Almost there.
Oh, not too fast.
This is like doing a three-legged race with my less developed Siamese twin.
Thanks for picking me up.
That's all right. How far did you run exactly?
Just less than 3
Miles or kilometres?
minutes. Well, I wasn't expecting to pull something.
Please don't say that when you got your arm round me. Especially not dressed like that. Did you remember to stretch?
I want to get faster, not longer.
Enough of your sex life. You're not taking this training very seriously, are you?
Yes, I am. Pint of lager, please. Tomato juice for the wife. Anyway, what's the point? Lucy's right. I'm clearly not up to this.
Is that what this is all about, then? Trying to prove yourself to your beloved landlady?
Yeah, Tim, that's right. I figured if I can run faster than your sister, she might let me have sex with her.
That's the way all you northerners get a mate, isn't it? You'll be fine. All you need is a sports massage. I know someone good. They helped me out recently with a squash injury.
Squash injury? What happened? Did you injure yourself getting the lid off the Umbongo bottle?
Umbongo doesn't come in a bottle. It's a fruit drink in a pouch.
Do you think the Chuckle brothers argue like this?
Trust me, this masseur's brilliant. Give him a go.
Him? You let a bloke massage you? Where was the injury?
If you must know, it was a groin injury.
What, you mean way down deep in the middle of the Congo? Sorry, I've got that Umbongo advert in my head now. I'll book my own massage, thank you very much. And do me a favour, don't tell Lucy I'm injured. I don't want her thinking I'm dropping out.
Dropping out in those little shorts, I think it's unavoidable.
Letting a bloke massage you.
You're unbelievable. I bet you insist on a woman where you get yourself waxed as well, don't you?
What's that?
It's called a vegetable. You should have some on top of your wagon wheel next time. It will help with your rickets.
Well, you made your schoolgirl error there, haven't you? Although generally accepted nowadays as a vegetable, the cucumber is in fact a fruit. You didn't know I was the font of all knowledge, did you?
No, I had you down as a vegetable as well.
I meant, why are you slicing them? I thought you were having a bath.
It's for my eyes.
Better with or without? With or without?
Well, seeing as I'm looking at you, with.
Is this all in preparation for your big night out tonight?
I'm not going out.
There you are. You've got tickets to a concert.
A ticket to what concert, Lee? A ticket to a concert I never told you about, tucked away right at the bottom of my handbag?
That's a small venue. Who's on? Prince? Look, I'm sorry I went in your bag. That fundraiser came to the door collecting money for a diabetes charity. Made me realise I really wanted a Mars bar.
How did you know I had a Mars bar in my bag?
You've always got a Mars bar in your bag. Next time you should have it with a bit of lettuce on top. It'll help with your hypocrisy.
Please don't root through my bag again. You're not my husband, you're my lodger. How would you like if I constantly rifle through your pockets? If you must know, the ticket was an unwanted gift.
From who?
Whom, Lee?
What, that Korean bloke down at the garage?
It was from Daisy. She's going to some Battle of the Bands type night, but I've decided I don't want to go.
Well, if you're not using the ticket, I might go.
No, you can't.
Why not?
Because last time you went to a music gig, they all had spiked Mohicans and safety pins through their noses.
Yeah, well, S Club 7 were better before they went commercial. Come on, let me have the ticket.
No.
All right, forget it then.
Look, I'm sorry. It's just that I promised I wouldn't tell you about it.
Promised who?
One of the singers.
If it's Gina G, that restraining order expired years ago.
Look, it's Tim, all right? Tim's joined a band and he doesn't want you there because he thinks you'll take the mickey.
Tim in a band?
Yes.
Your brother, Tim?
Yes.
Tall fella, light hair?
Is it that hard to imagine Tim fronting a band?
If it's a marching band and he's twirling a baton, no. But a rock band? So why aren't you going to watch?
I just think it might be a bit embarrassing.
Your brother is going to be on stage bearing his soul to a hostile crowd. It could be the single worst, most humiliating experience of his life. And you don't want to see that? It's going to be brilliant! Come Come on, you know you want to. Fine, I'll go on my own. It'll be easier to throw tomatoes at him if you're not there to stop me.
Wow. You've just managed to name 3 vegetables in the last 5 minutes. 2 more, it'd be the first time in your life you've had your 5 a day.
Tomatoes are a fruit.
Oh, shut up. Hard to imagine, isn't it? Tim backstage at a rock gig. Wonder where he is.
Here we go. Bag of dolly mixtures and a Robinson fruit shoot. I think we're getting close.
Listen, when we see him, don't say anything to undermine his confidence.
Lucy, give me some credit. I'm his best mate. I'll just offer words of encouragement. Good God, Ozzy Osbourne's been tangoed.
How did he find out about this?
It was on Radio 1. They did a big feature about it.
Did they? Very funny.
I'm sorry, Tim. What could I do? He found the ticket.
Oh, like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. When do we get to meet Willy Wonka?
I don't know, but I think we've just met a 6-foot Oompa Loompa.
I accidentally laid out in the garden a bit too long.
What, until someone thought you were a bench and varnished you?
All right, it's spray on tan, but it's necessary for the act.
Why, you bringing about the minstrels?
Well, you criticised my skin and my dress sense. Anything else you'd like to take a pop at?
I go for the ear piercing.
Sorry.
So you've gone for the left ear? That's the gay one, isn't it?
It's not actually, because I googled it. The right one's the gay ear.
How can you have a gay ear?
It's like having straight teeth.
Bifocals.
Very good.
Oh, yeah. Or, a lesbian ankle.
Well, at least I'm not sticking to the same look I've had since 1993. You wouldn't even know where to go for a piercing.
Yeah, exactly. But we do Claire's accessories.
Right, dude. We're on next. Stop chatting up the ladies. Though I can see why you'd be tempted. What's not to like?
Because it'd be incest.
Well, wish me luck.
Tim, are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah. Why don't you forget all about it, go home and run yourself a nice hot bath of creosote remover.
Oh, you're really enjoying this, aren't you? Well, just you wait till I'm out on that stage. You won't be enjoying it then. We just popped round to borrow that sleeping bag, Lucy.
It's in the hallway.
I don't know why we can't just snuggle up in one.
Daisy, we can't share one sleeping bag.
We could go top to tail. We're going camping this weekend.
I hate camping.
Of course you do. It's for real men. Men who like pitting their wits against nature and all she has to offer, knowing that one mistake or one bad decision could mean life or death.
Where are you going?
Buttercup family campsite. I'll get that sleeping bag.
Oh, why don't you two join us this weekend?
Oh, you're joking, right? Lee couldn't cope with camping.
Why couldn't I?
Oh, come on, Tim's right. You're not exactly a man's man, are you?
You what? I grew up on a council estate.
Oh, that is your answer to everything. Why haven't you got me a Christmas present, Lee?
I grew up on a council estate.
How come you don't shower every day, Lee?
I grew up on a council estate.
What's the capital of Bulgaria, Lee?
I grew up on a council estate. Yeah, well, if there's one thing they taught me, it's stick to your story.
Who did?
Everyone. I grew up on a council estate. Anyway, I'd last a lot longer camping than someone like you.
What do you mean, someone like me?
Yeah. Racist.
You wouldn't last 5 minutes away from your work desk with all your little gadgets. You'd never adapt to living in the great outdoors.
I'd adapt a lot better than you did to living indoors.
All right. Let's both go camping.
Fine. Let's do it.
OK, but no technology allowed. No laptops, no gizmos, no nothing.
Suits me.
I mean it. No gadgets whatsoever. It's back to nature.
Ooh, get Bear Grylls.
No, they're definitely not allowed. A Bear Grill would be massive.
I thought you hated camping.
Well, I've changed my mind. I've decided I love a bit of Mother Nature. In fact, she's on my MILF list.
Yeah, well, I have a bit of a problem with Mother Nature. She doesn't have flushing toilets, she smells of poo, and she's covered in bugs.
Should have met Lee's mother. I love the great outdoors. I learnt all about it when I was in a gang. We were pretty tough lads. Exploring, starting fires, helping old people.
Tim, the Cubs isn't a gang.
So, where exactly are you two going to be sleeping?
Brought a tent.
What about you, Lucy?
He said I could sleep in his.
Stop the car.
You're driving.
Oh, yeah. You can't share a tent with someone of the opposite sex unless you're a couple.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the Tent Cohabitation Act, 1908.
It's not acceptable behaviour. Would you share a hotel room together?
Well, I'm up for it if
I
you...
wasn't suggesting it. I've got a spare tent for you, Lucy. And there's only room for one. It's a one-man tent.
Very sexist, isn't it, camping? One-man tent, guy rope, carry on camping.
Pass me the sat-nav.
It's not there.
Oh, yeah, I took your sat-nav out and I left it at home.
Oh, brilliant.
Well, don't get in a timmy-tiz with me. Lee said the rules were no gadgets allowed.
Oh, did he?
I didn't mean sat-navs. I meant office stuff.
So what's the plan now, Mr. No Gadgets Allowed?
We're gonna use a map, Mrs. Tits. I'll get us to that campsite and have that barbecue set up before you can say sat-navs are for losers. I'm sure it was that last turning.
Give me that map.
Get off! Women aren't as good at map reading.
What?
That's not sexist. It's a scientific fact. Something to do with spatial awareness.
I'm surprised that caught you unawares then. It's like you've got spatial needs.
Well, thanks to Lee, we're not going to find this campsite tonight, are we?
Oh, great. Now what?
Will you stop panicking? We are surrounded by countryside. We can camp anywhere.
No, we can't. You have to be a minimum 100 metres away from an A or B road, not on privately owned farmland or recognised archaeological sites. The camping code of conduct isn't written just for fun, you know.
Oh, that's just an added bonus, is it? All right, we'll go somewhere off the beaten track then. Here we go. Grinchley Woods. That'll be nice.
How do you know?
I don't know. Because I've heard of it before.
So? You've heard of Exmoor?
Isn't that a national park?
You sure about this? Those woods look a bit spooky.
What's the problem? It's just a load of trees. Trees don't hurt you.
It was the last thing he said, officer, and then we heard timber.
Maybe you've heard of this place, Lee, because it's the scene of a horrific murder where the killer brutally dismembered his victims and the story has wedged a place in the dark recesses of your mind.
Or maybe you've seen it on Country File.
Well, if we'd been allowed to bring some technology, I could have Googled it. Then again, if we'd been allowed to bring guns, I could have shot myself. What was that?
Just the sound of a twig breaking.
Yeah, but what stood on it to make it break?
Maybe it was the sound of a neck being broken.
No, Daisy. That's a completely different sound. Allow me to demonstrate. Afternoon. Oh, Saki, nice start. Be a good flatmate, put the bins out, buy some bread and get a job. Love your favourite American in the whole wide world. P.S. Monkey made you some cress and falafel muffins. Oh, did he? Well, you made them. You can try them. Stay with me, Monkey. I'll phone an ambulance. Oh, that was quick.
Afternoon.
Don't you start. You're in luck. Kate's out.
Is actually her I came to see.
Oh, not another 12 rounds of smoking Jacket Joe posh nuts versus the Californian vegan.
Well, not that bad. It's hardly rumble in the jungle.
Yeah, more like epileptic with a septic. You all right?
Yeah, it's just... It doesn't matter. Can you ask her to call me?
Hang on. What is it you can say to Kate but you can't say to me? Apart from your left leg's Christmas, your right leg's Easter. Can I visit you between holidays? Actually, you can't really say that to Kate anymore, can you?
Not exactly. I'm hardly flavour of the month.
Yeah, unless Ben and Jerry's have brought out an ice cream called Accountant Destroys Relationship by going off with a girl half his age and helping her lose her cherry Garcia.
She was 23. I'll see you later.
I'm only joking. What's happened? Come on, we're supposed to be best mates.
Yeah, but this isn't really our territory. This isn't something that you'll be able to do a joke about, I'm afraid.
Test me.
My nan died. She had acute angina, if that helps. Can't believe she's gone. I thought she was going to live till she's 100.
Were you close?
Well, 94. I was only 6 years out.
I mean to your nan.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I was always a favourite. I was the only other person she let use her standard stair lift. Scream if you want to go faster.
Is there anything I can do?
No, it's fine.
There must be something.
Like what?
Help choose the coffin? What kind of funeral is it going to be?
Cremation, I suppose.
No, you don't want to be spending too much on the coffin. How did she, you know?
She went in her sleep.
Oh, I'm always doing that. Oh, I see. Well, that's good, isn't it? Well, not good, but I bet she was having a really nice dream. As opposed to a nightmare about being, you know... I'm sure she wasn't. I'll get you a whiskey.
I don't drink whiskey.
I know, but that's what you're supposed to have, innit? Whiskey for bereavement, gin for a divorce, special brew if you've been made homeless. So, did you have any last words?
Apparently she said, tell Harold I love him very much.
Oh, well, that's nice. Hang on. Didn't he die years ago?
She was a bit confused at the end. I don't think the nurse knew either. She said, don't be silly, dear. You'll be able to tell him yourself. Must have come across a bit heartless.
Sorry, we're out of whiskey. Creme de menthe. Do you want to... Of course you do. Here's to Nan.
Oh, hello. That's sweet. Isn't this the stuff that made Van Gogh go blind?
No, that was absinthe. And he wasn't blind, he just didn't have anything to hook his glasses onto.
Nan used to enjoy the occasional tipple. She's probably up there now, having a glass of port.
Yeah.
No, Nan, she's probably having two.
Yeah. She's probably pissed.